Yeah, they see the surface, they don't see the depth. Danny Blue medium rare. Regarde-moi bien, je ne suis pas comme eux.
Look at me well, I am not like them.
Look at me well,
Look at me well.
I am not like them. Look at me well, I am not. Being a good man is definitely not an easy road, but I make it possible. I'm in my medium rare era, keeping the emotion stricken possible. I'm patient waiting on my ruby because with her I'm starting a legacy. But with these other women I'm just looking for a temporary ecstasy. I sat deep in my thoughts when the doorbell rang throughout the hall. Check the camera, saw the fine dime I met at the station last fall. She's minding my business, insisting on compliments and material things. Elle est superficielle, elle ne voit pas le poids que mon nom apporte.
She's superficial, she doesn't see the weight my name brings.
I just want the thighs and the breasts, just a full combo. Keep her in the basic guest room, we keep the movement so. Said Daniel T. Johnson. I'm sitting in my ride and applying pure pressure to that. She's tracking my finances, trying to see if the assets are right to stay. Tu m'appelles papi mais je connais ton jeu. She claims she's saving herself for marriage, keeping it true. 5 ans de voyage pour cacher tes défauts, but you're looking for an anchor just to deal with your woes. You won't put your headaches on a sovereign king's design. My discipline is pure, I'm locking down the line. I told her I don't fix my mind to think I'm better than the rest. Then I asked her if she could say the same about her own test. She deflected from the truth, why you asking this weird question to me? I said, look Leon, I heard about the depths you go to see. I don't want you straight, you don't know me sweetheart. Let's leave it right there. Now let's talk about what you really want from my sphere. Are you trying to step directly into my personal zone? She snapped back hard, trying to take control of the phone. Listen here, Daniel. Said Daniel T. Johnson. Pull the answer for another day. I got to go. Extremely tired and I'm shutting down the show. Le ton de ta voix montre déjà ton impatience. But you made my work day heavy with your arrogance. Tu dois respecter mes limites et ma distance. I don't sleep on lines with strangers. Check the balance. Possessive traits are showing early in the design. My discipline is pure, I hung it up to rejuvenate my mind. I looked at the... Said Daniel T. Johnson. To Daniel T. Johnson. She was still trying hard to convince my mind on the line that she was out of character and that her true design was something completely different from the storm at the desk. I told her dead on, putting her claims right to the test. A woman can tell me her inner thigh is the best in the world, but that don't mean I will believe her words of what she has told. The action is the only thing that carries the real weight. What is your character like when you're opening the gate? You made my very first expression of you completely negative, girl. Fueling your anger was more important than the state of the world. Le premier contact est gâché par ta colère. You can tell me that your inner thigh is best in the land, but your words don't mean nothing to the way that I stand. Les actions portent le poids, les paroles s'envolent. First impression negative, you're breaking the rules. Le courant est réel. C'est Daniel T. Johnson. I'm pulling the heavy cable, I'm mastering the grind. Leaving the old version of myself far behind. Under a master's wing, I had to earn every cent. Learning what the Johnson's legacy actually meant. No shortcuts in the conduit, no slack in the wire. Using 480 volts to fuel the inner fire. This is the work, the grit, the high voltage flow. C'est ma force, c'est tout ce que je sais. 13 years old, back from the shelter with a heart full of cold. Holding on to resentments that were never supposed to be told. I was just a kid on the block, looking for a circuit to break, until a blue sports car pulled up from my own legacy sake. Taekwon didn't just talk, he handed me a different way to see. He saw the electrician when I was just a ghost in the street. He paved the way for me to walk back to my father's door, to find my place at the table and learn what life was for. Il a réparé mon lien. C'est Daniel T. Johnson. Welcome to the masterclass, I'm proving that I'm worthy. Taking on the high voltage even when the road is dirty. I don't want a single thing that I haven't truly earned. Applying every single lesson that the masterclass has turned. The Johnson standard, that's the level that I see. Refinement in my power and the silence when I speak. This is the calibration, the sovereign flow. C'est ma réalité, c'est tout ce que je sais. I used to look at time and energy like capital to spend, pouring years into a cycle that was never gonna end. I stayed too long with a scavenger hoping for a return, but all I got was empty-handed in a lesson I had to learn. Now that ROI is different, I see the ruby in the rough. My queen is the permanent, and she's more than just enough. I'm not looking for a phase, I'm looking for the longevity, treating every moment with a sovereign kind of brevity. Elle est ma motivation. Welcome to the masterclass, I'm proving that I'm worthy. Taking on the high voltage even when the road is dirty. I don't want a single thing that I haven't. She tried to be normal, but the street predators brought her doom, said Daniel T. Johnson. She was as normal as could be, but the threat struck her down dead. Un œil pour un œil, on a effacé l'ardoise des coupables. We wiped their slates completely clean, just like my father said. Now the morning assignment is calling, the perimeters are set ahead. Law enforcement will be present while she packs her things to leave, moving her straight to the safe house under watchful eyes. La discipline est pure, but the secrets are turning my spirit. Why is Uncle Travis going so hard for the supervisor's soul? What is he hiding that is untold? We're breaking the circuit, grounding the fire in the soil, taking the answers they gave us and taking back the control. You can't build a sanctuary on a foundation of pain. You can't honor the legacy if you're standing in the rain. Choose her once, choose her always, let the vibration rise. We see the truth of the woman through the sentinel's eyes. C'est ma force. Money pour moi c'est bailler à qui porte mauvais nouvelles bail cher. Moi pèse ça ou ka senti pour femme ça là c'est pas l'amour. C'est un néant de l'eau la vie qu'a boulé ensemble. Ou quoi c'est un bel bagaille, un bel portrait pour garder mes beautés sans l'éducation. C'est un néant coup si tuy pour moi. Moi t'es qu'à courir derrière même bêtise ça là tout. Mais énergie ni d'être la caille devine idée. C'est Daniel T. Johnson. It's the 5 a.m. calibration, building the kingdom on a foundation of my own. No wasted motion, no wasted time or energy spent. This is the discipline, this is the sovereign intent. A clean ride, a clean mind, a heart full of truth, providing the legacy and providing the proof. This is the calibration, the sovereign flow. C'est ma vie, c'est tout ce que je sais. Yes, do you like it? With that influence or pride? I told her what my grandma said, to keep the truth inside. If you ain't got nothing nice, then keep your mouth shut. Leaving her standing there, feeling the cut. Tout ce qui brille n'est pas de l'or. You crossed the line, and now the game is through. I'm a sovereign man, I got nothing for you. Call me a jerk, call me what you want, but my mother and my queen are the only ones I want. Get your clothes, get your things, and head for the door. You ain't the frequency, I'm looking for no more. This is the life, the sovereign flow. C'est ma limite, c'est tout ce que je sais. C'est ma limite, c'est tout ce que je sais. She try She tried to blame my mother, tried to blame my dad, talking about who hurt me and making things bad. I told her listen once and I kept my spirit steady. My mother's happily married and my father's always ready. You're allergic to the truth and the constructive criticism I bring. While you're chasing clout in every plastic thing I got on top but... Yeah, you looked at the screen. You didn't see your name, just your number. Tes noms sur l'écran. You walked to the bed, took the seat feeling bold, thinking that your figure is the currency of gold, and your touch was the keys to my soul. You're talking about my eyes is the reason for us to mate, thinking superficial stuff is gonna open up this gate. But sweet, my heart is reserved for the woman who earns it. I asked you what you're selling, your offer is your body, but I'm the author here, already read the book. Tu crois que ta gueule c'est un passe-partout, mais chez moi l'entrée c'est pas pour tout le monde. Je vois ton visage mais je capte pas ta vérité. You're just a number in the phone, no name for the file. You're just a moment in the zone, not a reason for the mile. I don't say the titles for the ones who only roam. I keep my signatures for the ones who stay at home. Ton blasé nulle part, c'est juste des chiffres sans âme. J'garde mes secrets, j'garde mon esprit pour